Olá, novos e seminovos, velhos e semivelhos. Eu sou o Eric Risato e esse é o canal Som do K7 nessa super live especial. Hoje vamos bater um papo com Annlee, diretamente da Itália. Annlee, que é a voz do Eurodance. Você não precisa ter dúvidas sobre isso, não. E essa live, você pode interagir, mandar sua mensagem, e ela está aqui e vai falar sobre carreira, sobre os shows, e também sobre o seu novo lançamento, o álbum Reflections. Um álbum maravilhoso, um álbum duplo, cheio de participações especiais. Tem Sandy Chambers, Danny, tem o Fábio, tem o Zoom, Linda Rocco, Stacy, tem também aqui produtores como Samu J e por aí vai. Eu não vou falar muito, não. Quem vai falar sobre esse álbum é ela. Então já peço para você deixar o like, tá? Já compartilhar essa live, convidar todo mundo aí para receber essa mulher maravilhosa. Com vocês, Annerley Gordon. How you doing, my dear?
Hi, Rick. Hi. Obrigada.
Hi, dear. It's a pleasure to have you here. There's a lot of people waiting for you, especially me.
Yeah.
And thank you to accept this interview. It's such a pleasure to have you. And there's something new, né? There's a new album, a beautiful album,
Yes.
a double album
Mhm.
that calls Reflections,
Reflections.
and was released last month, right?
Yes, it was in physical form. So we have this. I can show you the physical form. This is the CD. Let me show it this way. Maybe this way.
Yes.
Okay.
And can you open this?
I can.
Oh, it's a masterpiece.
This is all work by Mark.
Oh, Mark, how you doing, Mark? Thank you to help us.
Really close.
Yes.
All the colors and everything. And
Yes.
inside is one album on one CD on this side, one CD on this side, and a book in the middle. There is a booklet of 28 pages in the middle.
Yes, I saw. There's a lot of pictures.
Yes.
A lot of and especially I read the thing that you share, especially talking about your career. And tell me more about the concept of this album, because you share the 90s feeling and something actual, something new to us.
Yeah.
Tell me more about this process, especially how you choose these tracks, because a lot of tracks, a lot of collaboration, a lot of writers, composers, especially voices. You share the vocals with Sandy Chambers, Danny, and Linda Rocco, a lot of good persons. Tell me more about this work, this job.
This album was an idea to say, you know, after 30, more than 30 years, I'm still here.
Yes.
I've been touring as Annlee, and then I had a child, and I brought up my child, and then I went back. But I've always been here, really. And I wanted to present this album like, you know, I'm still here, but I wanted the 90s vibe without taking all the old songs from the 90s and redoing them. Okay. That's, people can think, okay, that's easy to do, but it is not easy. Also because I respect that when people want to hear the 90s, the songs from the 90s, they want to hear the originals. No, I think that's, I've listened a lot to people who want the originals. They don't want a remix of, you know, they want that. So we decided to ask any producers if they wanted, you know, to collaborate.
Send some demos.
we had so many demos. It was incredible. And I felt, this is fantastic. People know that I'm still here and they want to collaborate. And it was amazing, really. It was a wonderful feeling. And in this way, we got 24 tracks. So we got 12 tracks with a feel of the 90s, but new tracks, you know, to show that this feeling can still be achieved, you know, without redoing the old ones. Because I think that, you know, some of the, you know, like 2 times, how do you redo 2 times? It's very difficult. And people maybe don't want to hear that. They want something new, you know? So we worked with fantastic producers who sent great demos, and a lot of producers love the 90s, you know, and the pieces were fantastic. So we got together, Mark and Edwin and I from Eurodance Vibes, which is our record label, as you know, Eric. And we got together and we started writing. And I went twice this year to Belgium and did a marathon of songs, like 11 pieces in 4 days. You know, it was incredible. It was incredible. But then that's the vibe. We had the vibe then, you know. So we did the first CD is called Rewind, because it's like a how do you say it? It's like appreciating the 90s.
Yes.
We all love getting the sound, but with
especially the first one, the first song, like a memory. Yeah. It's like a hymn. It's like a celebration. It's like a celebration of 90s, everything that we live before the night, the rhythm, the weather, the heat. You can feel that feeling that we used to feel in the 90s, especially the synth and the lyric and your vibe, your voice. That is the voice of 90s, is the voice of the Eurodance.
It's like the chorus says, it's like a memory, and it's feels so right, and it's holding me, and I can't let go. Oh, what a melody! Okay, it's just that's the excitement of the 90s, and that is why the 90s is today's really for many people. You know, I just love it. It's really, really nice, and that first track is just an opening to the CD. Michael Tank is a fantastic producer.
Michael
Tank. He has some very good sounds, you know, and it's kind of theatrical when you open the first track. It's like, oh, this is an introduction. You know?
Yes, and the second one, Know That I Remember, 3 strong voices.
Oh gosh, what a team we are! We are such a team. I love those 2 ladies.
The process of recording these vocals, you, Danny, and Sandy get together, or was recorded separate?
Danny and I managed to get together because I went down to see her and dragged her into the studio. And Sandy, who is always very, very busy, I said, give me an hour. And we went to her studio and she sang her bit. Then we sent it down. I sent it down to the studio in Bologna. And then we collaborated, Danny and I. But really, it was, there are 3 separate tracks to be mixed. And Kevin did a fantastic job. He's a very good producer as well, and I'm so lucky to work with these people. Of course, Danny and Sandy, can you imagine? It was amazing. And next week on the 15th, we will be together in Malaga.
Oh, good.
We won't sing together, but there will be the 3 of us on stage.
The same concert, the same festival.
It will be fantastic. I'm so happy to see this together.
Yes, and I want to see the Danny and Sandy visit Brazil recently.
Yes.
And you need to return, especially And this Jefferson
Ah,
Oliveira.
when are you coming to Brazil? As soon as possible, Jefferson. I don't. I would like to come at any time. Anytime.
Yes.
Yes.
Please bring Annlee to Brazil again. And you visited Brazil before last year. It was a pleasure to have you and to meet
Yes.
you.
Yes.
And tell me more about that experience, because it was the first time that you visit Brazil, right? And tell me about the feeling, the gift, the audience vibration. Tell me more about your first come to Brazil, your first visit.
My first visit was. I thought, right, everything here is new. Everything, because the first time in all 30 years of a career, I had never been to Brazil, not even a holiday, nothing. Okay, and so it was everything new and everything to be. Boa tarde. Thank you, Marco. It was everything to be a massive experience and everything to remember. The show was. I've never done. Well, I have done shows like that, but it was just every show that I do is unique because the people are different, the venue is different, and I just so enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it. I felt wanted, I felt respected, I felt protected, I felt completely not relaxed because I was going adrenaline, you know. I think what was the show? Half an hour, 40 minutes maybe, but I gave it 200% from beginning to end, and I felt so good, so good. And then when I had the opportunity to meet people, you know, afterwards, the meet and greet, and I still have. What is this?
Oh,
Look. Now, isn't
I
that
think
nice? This is usually on the shelf in my bedroom because I have a little shelf and I put all these things that I like. Wait a minute, can you see that? That's better.
yes, I can. I think it's Lucas that draw it for you. Is a gift of Lucas that
It's
lives
so
now in
nice, so
Curitiba.
nice. Yeah, Annally, I made this little drawing for you. I hope your stay in Brazil will be full of good memories, just like the songs you compose and sing for your fans. Yes, greetings from. It's lovely. I love it. Love it.
Yes,
And something else.
Lucas.
I,
Lucas Hideki. He is here in
oh,
the chat.
hi, Lucas. Thank you. Thank you. I never got to say thank you to these wonderful people, but I have something else too.
Mm.
This is chocolate.
Oh, chocolate.
But I couldn't eat it because it was so nice. So that is, it's not on my shelf because Italy is very hot at the moment. So I put it in a cooler place.
Oh,
But this is lovely. Voce special.
yes.
Lovely. And do you remember this, Eric?
Yes, I remember. Obrigado. There's a message. And what the name of this people? A
I
flash dance. Yeah, let me see.
can't see.
I can read. I can. Oh,
No.
yes. Obrigado. As nossas alegrias só têm sentido se compartilhadas com pessoas especiais. Obrigado por fazer parte da nossa história. Good. I can read the name,
Nice.
the last name.
Yeah, I have gold awards and some platinum, but these are fantastic
Special
because they
for
are
you.
made by people, you know. And this is also on the shelf in my room.
Yes.
So thank
And
you.
was a special moment for Brazilian fans because there's a lot
Mhm.
of years listen to your voice, following you, and
Mhm.
have this great experience to have you here. And hope you return here soon to sing
I
for
hope so.
us and bring some albums, some CDs, physical copies,
Sure.
and
Yeah.
we're working for bring you back, dear.
Good.
Please return.
Good.
And I know that you always open to return to Brazil because was a good experience. I think so.
Do you remember the day with Jason Sales in the studio?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Beltrano was a. Oh, I was in heaven. That music, that song is so special for me, and have this opportunity I can describe.
We had
Luca,
a great day.
yes.
Great day. I follow Jason, and I think he's great.
The food, the city was the first time that I visit Curitiba too, and the people. Beltrano is from Curitiba. Do you remember of Beltrano? He helped us in the live that we did in the hotel. He bring the microphone and the computer.
Of course, yes. And
Bruno Beltrano.
Beltrano.
Yes.
3 dots. Is he writing?
Yes, that Beltrano. That show changed my life.
Wow, it changed mine. You know, it was wonderful, wonderful. Curitiba is such a nice city, so green. You still there? Okay.
Yes.
I smile like that.
Fábio Alam. Boa tarde, Annlee e Eric. Annlee, congratulations for the album Reflection. My favorite tracks are Falling for You. And I know that I remember Sandy, Danny. And this single come, you will choose 1 or 2 tracks to work with the single.
Yes, definitely. But I know that I Remember is going to be a single. It has to be. It has to be. And I dream of making a video with the girls too. You know, so have to start thinking about losing some pounds. It would be fantastic for everybody. You know, but also Eric, pergunta a ella se ella fez algum trabalho
Marcelinho Lúcio
aqui de Sorocaba City.
Yes, Regina from Day by Day.
Yeah.
And What Can You Do? Did you work with her before in the studio or write songs, something like that? Did you never?
I met Regina Saraiva on a plane going to Tokyo in 1994. We were, of course, we took pictures backstage in the Tokyo Dome. But I never had the opportunity to work with her because, you know, one goes to one label, one goes to another, and there were contracts and stuff. So we never worked together. But she's amazing. She's amazing.
Maybe in the second part or the next release, can you collaborate? You can collaborate with her. There's a great voice, and it's such a honor for us Brazilians. Such a pleasure to have a Brazilian being in the highlights in Italy.
She works on a very important radio here, and I listen to her every morning. So I can't listen to her for 3 hours because I work, but I listen to her every morning.
Good. Beijos, Regina, Aparecida Saraiva. É prazer ter você como brasileira.
Abbracci, cara mia. Ci vediamo presto.
And David Harris, I think.
David Harris, simpatia di mio, sempre che Eric Entrevista diva Annlee. Me, a diva? No, not really.
David Harry, I think that he makes some remixes from.
Yes.
I think he can stop.
He's very much into this music. It's great.
Yes.
Quite nice to do. Okay.
Carlos Estevam, Annlee tem uma voz distinta e expressiva.
Obrigada, Carlos.
Your Portuguese is perfect, girl. Your Portuguese.
Yeah, I'm learning Spanish. I'm trying. The Portuguese is a little more complicated.
Complicated,
hard,
yes.
But
Good.
esse canal consegue conteúdo exclusivo facilmente, acho que pelo carisma do apresentador.
Oh, obrigado,
I
Carlos.
don't know. This is for you, right?
Yes, for us.
Okay.
And let me see. Ser Feliz. Se
Oh,
eu não
you do.
estive enganada, ela esteve no Brasil no ano passado. Yes, Annlee was in Brazil,
I was.
was in Curitiba, and was magnífico, was a huge, was a special concert, and was a special feeling.
Yeah. Do you remember that it was the period where there was I think it was Easter, so many people were away, but there was still a lot of people, and the weather wasn't very good, but there were so many people, and somebody I know who I'm talking to now took a train, and it was 14 hours in the train to get there, and he waited for me at the airport at 1:30 in the Brazilian morning. Wow, I mean, come on. What can I say? Obrigada.
Yes.
What can I say? Okay.
There's Didrik. Hi, Annlee. Your album Reflection is on heavy rotation here since I received in the mail. I think.
Didrik, what's your favorite piece? What is your favorite track?
Share with us, Didrik.
Yes, please.
And let's return to talk about Reflections. Do you collaborate with Stacy, Linda Rocco, Fabio, that is return to the music, return to do some music, Danny, and tell me about the process of choose and to invite these people. Tell me more, how did you this song is for you, Linda Rocco, this song is for you, Fabio. Tell me more about this process.
I think that, we had so many demos to choose from. We had nearly 100.
Wow.
Okay, so we have enough for about 6 albums. Well, if we make 25 every time, we have 4 albums. I don't think we're going to make 25 every time. And it was like choosing the demos that we thought would go well on the album, not because they were better than others. I think they were all brilliant. It's just to choose which songs would fit together on the album, and from there, Linda, for instance, she sent her own piece through, Freedom Calling, and I just really wanted to work with Linda because we have so very different voices, and I thought, okay, this is gonna work well, or it's not gonna work well, but it actually did. She sent her vocals through, and then I collaborated with her on my side, and then it was mixed. That was one of my goals, that I wanted to work with her, so her piece was going to go anyway. And then, since our planning of this album, of course, Fabio decided he wanted to come back to singing and hopefully performing too. And I said, I need a good male vocal on this piece. So I said, Fabio, right, you in? Good. Okay, we'll send this down. And because now being able to do my vocals in one place and Fabio can do his in another, it gets easier. I haven't met Fabio yet. I haven't met Numa. I haven't met Ika. I would love to meet Ika. Ika sang with me on the last track of the second.
Ika Hutzi.
Hutzi Berango, yeah. And
he is from Italy.
He's from Spain.
Oh, Spain.
Yeah, and he's a very talented vocalist. He sang a lot in theatre, on television. He has a group called the Mode Quartet, and they are amazing. So it's 4 voices together with no music, and they use the 4 voices to create the song. And I said, Iko, please do something with me, you know. And we did the last track together, which is a slow piece.
Mm-hmm.
And he did it in Spanish, obviously. So that was just a lovely ending to all of the tracks, you know. This is the last track on the second album. So really, you know, there are some people that I really wanted to work with, and there are other people that came as a surprise. And I'm so happy that they said yes, you know. And all the time I'm thinking, how do these people, you know, why are these people so nice to me, you know? Because you think, oh, come on, this girl has been in the music scene for 30 years, but okay, yeah, she's done some pieces and stuff, you know. But really, there was so much calor.
Yes. See us?
And I just felt so lucky, you know, so lucky. Wow.
And this album is special, is something different that you did before. One thing is do an album, you go to studio and record the tracks, but this is a collaboration, it's a corporation, it's a how can I say, it's a collective, and there's a
Like
lot
a
of
team, isn't
hands
it? Yeah.
and a lot of hearts, a lot of voice, a lot of feelings, especially a lot of colors. How can I say?
Yeah.
It's a process, a different process, and we can feel when we listen this album. And talking about tracks, there's one favorite. I know that you love all your songs, but there's one in special that you feel that is special for you in this album.
I think there are at least 4, or probably at least 25. Because obviously the first one, Like a Memory by Michael Tank, is just amazing. That gives a theatrical, dramatic opening to the piece. The last song with Iker is a beautiful song. It's a remix of something that we will hear in the future. Okay.
Oh.
All right. But there are also other pieces. There is a song by Valentine called Simple Dream, which is the first piece of the second CD. And
yes,
he sent it in as he wanted to do a remix of Two Times. And I thought, why remix of Two Times? I said, I love this. I'm going to do something else. So I listened and I thought, okay, right. I roll on out of town, da, 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 and it just came like that. And it just sounds so relaxing, you know, it sounds so nice. So my son is here. Hi, Josh.
Hi.
You want to come say hello to Eric? Just a minute. This is my son, everybody. We're talking
your
to
kid. Hi, man. How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, he's a good, the taller.
But
So big.
I'm so small, then I'm sat down. Eric, come on. But yeah, he's a good guy. Yes.
Yes. And talking about the collaboration and the composition, did you help with lyrics, with the melodies? Tell me more about your hands, your work in this city, because we know that you're a good songwriter, but tell me more about your job, your work with the lyrics and the melodies in this album.
I think the nice thing about this album is that I felt completely free, because it was, you know, it's on our label, and I had freedom to express. I had freedom to evaluate everything with my 2 co-owners, you know, Mark and Edwin. Which was important, and I just felt total freedom so that I could, you know, think about lyrics, and to be honest, the lyrics, Simple Dream, for example, 10 minutes.
Oh.
Like a Memory was co-written by all three of us. And I just put a couple of words in, to be honest. The guys had done that. It was brilliant. I Know That I Remember was a piece taken from the Off Limits studio. And it was we tried it in the studio, I think more than 20 years ago.
Wow. It's an old one that you redone.
It's an old one, but it had never been released. It was just a demo. But I said, I want this on the album. And so we tried with Letty to get it. And she was an absolute wonderful. Letty is wonderful anyway. So you know that, don't you? So we got hold of it, and Kevin worked his magic, and I just think it's very Know That I Remember is just very now, but very it's a great song to talk about the 90s, and with two amazing voices like that, you can't go wrong. But usually working on, when you got that vibe and you just feel a connection, the lyrics just came quite easily. It was like when I was writing, a bit like I was writing the voices, the album with Marco Soncini. Each piece there took 40 minutes, 45 minutes. But that was, melody and singing and doing choral work. It came so easily because you're working with somebody with such enormous talent. And when you work with talent, it's easy.
Yes, I get you.
And a lot of these songs came straight away, and with them straight away, also they had that authentic feeling. So you don't go back and say, no, let's do this, let's do that. You don't want to do that,
I know. And there's a lot of tracks that you record, that you redone, and that you worked. And there's some beside that was left out of this album. There's something that you can release after, or beside of a single. Tell me more about all these tracks, or in all this song that you have to the future, or you done, and because it's a long album. Tell me more if there is something that was left behind this album.
I think there were, we had many producers send in demos. But the many pieces no piece has been discarded. No track has been discarded. But those tracks can be elaborated. And it's not important that they're for me. They can be given to anybody else. Yes. We need to find out what's right for the track. Not because, for the artist. We need to find the artist that's right for the track. The track, if you get a good feel and it's not for your voice, or not for a woman, it's for a man.
The message.
Or maybe the message, or maybe the track can be put into a 90s feel, or an 80s feel, or a trance track. You gotta respect the track and then find the person right for it. Or maybe you have the right person. You say, oh, okay, I'm gonna find you a track. And maybe I won't make any more tracks for a long time for me, but that doesn't mean I'm not working with others, not for others, but with others. And this is important. If you are, when you are behind the scenes, right, it has to be exciting, like when you are in front, okay, because it's all part of the creation.
Yes. And tell me more, Annlee, about your relationship with music today. How do you see the recording and the releasing process in parallel with the past decades? Tell me more about this your relationship with music, with releases, and the music industry?
Well, it's very easy to say, okay, new technology, and people not releasing vinyl and stuff. But there are people that love vinyl still. I mean, I would have liked to publish this album on vinyl. But now, how do I get it to Brazil? How do I do it? You know, it
Yes,
would
it's
arrive in 50 pieces.
mhm.
You know,
Expensive.
expensive. I know that there is a lot of expense to be paid from Brazil, right? When you get a piece,
Yes.
yeah,
Hmm.
92% tax. Is that? Oh,
Yes.
so you know that there is always space for the things that we always love, you know, but also to look on the positive side. You can hear music if you download it, you know. Oh, by the way, if you get a CD, guys, I'm looking at you now, don't download it on a USB key. Go digital and buy it. Please.
Please help.
Yeah. This is what strangles people. You know, it's very easy or to buy. You remember with the CDs, once you could copy the CDs onto other CDs, right?
Hmm.
I remember going to a shop and I said, I want the latest album from this artist. And she said, the real album. I said, why?
Oh.
She said, if you want, we are selling copies underneath the, you know.
Mm.
I said, no. I want the real one. Also because I want the booklet, I want to read, but I would never think of downloading something from a CD if I do download my own the CDs that I have onto a key to listen to the CDs that I have bought in my car. But I don't copy them for other people, you know. So I have a huge selection of CDs, everything from Pavarotti, Jarabe de Palo, goodness me, I don't know. Barbra Streisand, can I say that? The Bee Gees, Nat King Cole, Georgia. I don't know. So many. But I put them on a CD. All these singles. I put them on a USB key. And the good thing is that in my car, the key, the stereo reads the USB key in alphabetical order, okay, of the tracks. So one track I'm listening to Elvis Presley, then it goes to Nickelback, and then it goes to Celine Dion, and then it goes to me, and it's fantastic because you get lots of music, lots of diverse music all the time. You know, every artist is different. So,
And I have one question. I know
sure.
that it has a lot of tracks of songs released. Did you consume your own work, especially the 90s songs, tracks? Did you have this time to listen to your own voice, your tracks?
No.
No.
When I remember when Mark set up my website and everything, you know, Annerley Music is a fantastic website, and he
Yes.
listed all of the singles when I started as a session singer up to, and he said to me, stop singing so many tracks. He said, I can't get around these. And then Edwin would say, did you sing in this? Is this your voice? I listen. I don't remember. Well, it is your voice, and you did this in this year with this producer, you know? It was, I have some vinyls, but not many because they're very hard to get hold of, you know? But to be honest, I didn't really listen to that. I'm listening to them now, but never before, because I had things to do. I had to go and sing another track.
Yes, I know. There's a lot of things to do. There's a lot of track, and you love to record. You love to release.
That's perfect for me. Get me in a studio. Let's go. Let's start. That's me. That's me.
Yes. And Everton Aleixo. Hello, Eric. And
Hello, Everton.
Everton is my teacher. Is a good guy and helped me with my English.
Oh, thank you, Everton. Great. Everton, Eric was a fantastic help to me when we were in Curitiba, because I was totally ignorant, I'm so sorry, of Portuguese, and Eric helped me so much. So Everton, thank you.
Thank you. I was living a dream, and was a good connection, especially talking about music industry. And we can't forget about Clem.
Claire.
Doing.
Yeah.
Doan.
Clement.
Clement
Yeah.
Doan.
Yes. He has the French in him. No, he's a wonderful guy. I hope to see him soon. I will see him soon. I'm going to see him in Malaga, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, that will be fun.
Glenn is fantastic.
Isabel?
Yes. Isabel,
yes.
that is she did your
my dolls.
And
yeah,
she did a doll, Eric Rizat doll too.
Lots of dolls. She
yes.
Isabel, you're so clever with detail, So I have to find another costume now, so you can make me another doll.
Dridik, I bought both the Scandinavian, German, and UK single of the time because they all have different remixes on them. Those were the days. Those were the days.
I don't know how many remixes of Two Times have been done. Sometimes I hear something completely new. I think I have to go and look on YouTube, wow, it must have been a very easy piece to mix in the sense that it gave a lot of talented people very good ideas, That's fun. That's fun. You do what you want with music, right?
Yes. And Lucas, please, we need extended versions and remixes of new songs. I think new songs, especially.
Lucas, tell me which one. Tell me which song you want an extended version and remix of.
Oh yeah, tell me us, Lucas. And tem o André Braga. Hi, Annlee. I'm a great fan of your work, and would you like to know what the track from Love Dip Run
to me, your love is hard to find.
Yes.
Oh.
Did you collaborate with the Love Dip? Right? Is the name of the project? Tell me more about this track.
It was a cover. I think like Tracy Spencer did that, and she did it as a cover of another piece, and I did it in sci-fi, but it was just fun to do. So I don't think I don't know if it was a single. I don't think so. I'm not sure. Yes. I'm not sure.
Good. I got amazed when discovered. There's a lot of other question.
Agreed, Lucas. Extended mixes of these new songs would be amazing. Which new songs? Which one? Which ones? I want some titles so I can say, right, I can say to the guys, we're going to do these.
Yes, send to us.
Okay. This is one of the remixes.
Capricorniano.
Okay, let's do it.
You're my man.
Oh, that was a lovely day. What a lovely day.
Was. And I love this track, I told you before. And especially in my radio station, in my program, I always play this song. I have, especially that moment, it marks me inside my soul, inside my heart.
We had a good time. Yeah.
Fábio Alan, there's a possibility of collaboration with Simone J and Thalissa to be released
With
for
Eurodance 5.
to
Uh-huh.
Eurodance Vibes.
I think so. I think so. You know, we've kind of lost touch, but I mean, these girls are like, you know, hi Simone, how are you? Oh yes, and you pick up from where you lost, and then Talisa, of course, you know, she's sometimes in Milan, and but she's very, very busy at the moment. When there is time, when she has time, I hope we can do something. It'd be lovely. Yeah.
You did something before or not? Do you sing at the same festival, especially Tokyo Dome, right? You was there too.
She was there too. Yes, she was. Yeah.
Yes.
But I met her on the plane as well. because obviously the flight was very long, so you know, and I wanted to find out who these people were because it was my first ever tour and first ever flight to do and go and sing. This is crazy, you know.
Even the first time in Japan too.
The first time I went to Japan,
In
yeah.
Japan,
Mhm.
and I wonder that country and all that stuff, architecture, people, and culture must be something
Crazy. You see, we were there for 4 days, and I don't think I slept for 4 days. I was too excited. I said, I can't sleep. I'm missing things, you know. So I was the day after. Thank you, Everton. What an honor to have you here. Great. It's lovely to be here.
Yes.
The next day when we got there, I was up at maybe 6 the next morning, and I walked into the center of Tokyo. I said, I want to see this. I want to see this. And then when I met Jenny Barton, who was Michael Jackson's guitarist, you know, and I'm meeting these amazing people. I thought, oh, God, I feel so small, you know. It was lovely. It was really, really nice.
It was a
Really
good
nice.
experience.
Excellent.
Did you return to Japan? No, not.
No, never went back. Never went. I have never been back. Doesn't say that tomorrow I'm not going. No, I need to go.
And Annlee, all your live outfits that you use in
Okay. All right then, Isabel. Well, you move and you know, change your accommodation, but do it calmly and everything. Your dolls can come afterwards. What's important is that you are well and your mum too. You take care.
Ednilson Silva, amazing voice, such a good memories.
Yes. Was it Lembrancas?
Yes, memories.
Okay.
Vanderlei Bazan, Annlee, big artist, your music. I listened until today. Ask for her. Now there's a new album. Agora tem novo álbum, tá? Que é Reflections. E tá disponível em todas as plataformas.
Wait a minute, I need to. Oh, because I'm showing you the back. So silly on me. Sorry. Need the colors. There we go.
Yes. Você pode ouvir nas plataformas, no YouTube, no Spotify. Então vai lá, tem lançamentos de Annlee para você, viu, Vanderlei Brazan? Abração. Isso.
Ok.
Reflection. Emerson Assis, Eric and Anne, greetings from Pernambuco.
Pernambuco? Where is Pernambuco?
Pernambuco is the north. Is the,
okay.
Ai, como que é mesmo, gente? Nordeste. Nordeste.
Northeast. Okay.
Northeast. Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Mauricio Boruskowski, when you come to Brazil again, we're waiting for this moment.
As soon as I can. As soon as I'm out, and Eric can fix something for me, I'm over.
Yes. We're waiting for you, dear. The Beam Media Annlee has such a nice voice, great songs,
Thank
and
you.
such a warm, friendly personality.
Mm.
Yes, she is.
Thank
She
you.
has.
Thank you, Devin.
The album artwork is beautiful, and I love the booklet inside.
This is the creation of Mark's very good eye, very good. I'll show you. I have one here in cellophane, but I'll open it up because I want you all to see it. Mark is very good with graphics, and we share the same favorite colors. Edwin was fantastic with the placement of the photos and the ideas, and so it's still this. This is the cover.
Yes.
Right? This one here, this.
Yeah.
It's
When
it was a cover of a magazine. I was on the front of a magazine. Anyway, let me show you the booklet. Oh, I got something here you might remember, Eric.
Show me. Oh, yes, I saw. I was with you.
Yes.
But was Clem that took this picture?
I think so.
Oh,
I think so.
Lovely.
That was when we went to the park. You remember?
Yes, we
And
were in the restaurant.
After we came from the. That's right. Yeah.
Restaurant.
Okay,
Yes.
anyway, this is the front.
Yes.
A photo from a while ago, and there are lots and lots and lots of photos. This is recent, isn't it? And all the people that collaborated with you. Okay, a very quick one. There's me.
Oh, I love this picture. I think it's the first time that I saw you as a child.
Yes.
You never
yes.
posted before. Thank you to share.
And then this is my kid there.
Your boy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And just all the friends that I there.
Yes.
Here we
Natalie
have
Arts,
Mark,
King Lucas, Melody Castellari.
Melody. Sandy Chambers there too. Yeah. And some of the girls haven't collaborated on this album, but some people haven't collaborated on this one, but they are. Where are they? All my wonderful friends, talented, wonderful friends who are here, which are people that I really want to work together, and we will work together. Okay.
Yes. Melody Castellari, Samira Basic.
Yes.
Yes.
We got a few people there, so that's going to be fun. We also got there you go, AK Swift there.
Yes.
And these are the featured artists. Every artist is featured, and a brief bio of the album. Artist, producer. This is why this booklet is 28 pages long.
Yes.
But it's you can see it's complete.
No, it's a good. Mark is so smart.
Yes.
He worked with these graphic designers or not?
No, he's just clever.
He want to do. He love to create. He's creative.
He makes me mad. I said, why? If I had half your intelligence.
Yes.
And there's something that we put at the bottom here. It's a particular type here. And now I'm going to read it to you, if I can.
Please.
It says, a special word of thanks to Paulo Beraldo and Peter Vajebrek, two amazing supporters and friends that we lost in this year. Dance in peace.
And Paulo.
I have a photo with Paulo, which was good. When he came for the meet and greet, with his sister, and that was great. Oh, great, because we were in contact, on on Facebook, and sometimes we talked, and it was fun. It was fun.
Was a great guy. We missed him so much, and help a lot Eurodance. He love Eurodance, love your voice. He'll always support this feeling to keep the music alive. And thank you to this love to put Paulo in your album.
Of course. He would, if he was here, he would have bought a box of 100.
Yes.
So yes,
thank you. Thank you. I feel, how can I say, emotive about this. Thank you to do this.
It's what we wanted.
Yes.
So yeah, absolutely. I'd love to see more pics of Anne when she was little. No, Isabel, no, because you will make a doll, and I'm not going to show you any pics. No.
Adriano, we always be grateful for your contribution.
The best epoch of dance music, 90s.
Yes.
Thank you.
Your Portuguese is better than mine.
So many good memories. Thank you. Yes, it's very nice.
Fabio Alan.
Yes, they are.
And Paulo and Peter were both amazing. A beautiful tribute. Annlee and Eric, your releases will always have a special, prominent place on Fabio Alan podcast. He always supporting you and me too.
I always watch your list, Fabio Alan. I always watch your list and see what you have on your podcast. Even though sometimes I can't see it, but I always watch what you got on your list.
Yes.
Beautiful memories of a great time. Okay, you want to share your great time in your life, Edison? What happened? What was the great time? That would be interesting. That would be interesting. Yeah.
Yes, and let's talk about the album Reflection. How can we listen? How can we bought this? Tell me more. How can we get this copy?
Okay, well, the physical copy, I do realize that it's very hard to reach Brazil. So I would rather, say that it's available also on digital.
Spotify and YouTube.
Spotify, exactly. Maybe that's the only way that you can get it, because when you send something off and it goes a long way, you don't know if it arrives, or you have a lot of tax to pay, which is, it is not nice, because it's like paying for the album twice,
Yes.
When you return to, you want to download it. I mean, you can download also the artwork, but I don't know how much of the artwork you download. But it's the way to listen to it, and I would really appreciate it if you downloaded it instead of copying it.
Yes.
That's what we all hope for, but we know that it will never be 100%.
Yes, you can visit the website too. Your website, right? Sure.
Yeah.
Can you share the link?
It's Annely Music, or info@annelymusic.com. Okay, the at chiocciola si dice in italiano. Info@, okay, or annelymusic.com.
Yes.
You will find it. Seremos eternos faz dessa voz maravilhosa da dance music. Thank you very much. I really, I just like to sing, basically. You get me in a studio and I will go for 6 hours. People will have to say, "Shut up, go home." No, I just like to do it.
Yes. Vanderlei, do you want to do a tour to promote this album? Because you're doing concert, you're doing some shows in some festivals. But tell me more, do you want to do a concert to promote this, or a special concert to promote this album reflection?
I don't know if...
Or maybe a live that you did before with your friends.
Now, that would be a good idea. A live stream. Yes.
A live stream.
A live stream would be a better idea. Absolutely.
Yes.
Because when you do a tour, it's very difficult to get things together, organization, permission, people who are in the right place at the same time, you know, it can be very difficult. And then if you have a tour, then it's only for people who go there. But if you're doing promotion or you want to share it with everybody, I think probably the best thing would be online. What do you think?
Good. Please.
Yeah, it would be.
We're waiting for it. And boa tarde, gostaria de saber qual outro... which artist do you really want to collaborate, to sing along in the future? There's one, especially in Eurodance.
There are so many in Eurodance. So many. Often I think of I hear tracks and I say, that would be a nice collaboration for that artist's type of voice to go with mine, but it doesn't mean that it's going to happen. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching out for unreachable people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know. I think I would like to just, if I had a chance to collaborate with everybody, I would love it. You know?
I know. Your beautiful voice was part of the soundtracks of my adolescence.
Right.
And in my life too.
Yeah, it's when you're becoming an adult, you know, adolescence drives you crazy. It drives you crazy and drives your parents crazy.
Yes. I know. I had one. Had one with 15.
And
especially
when you're adolescent, you listen to a lot of music as well. So you remember certain pieces for certain times that, I don't know, you had too many beers, you stay out all night and 2 times is on the radio and you kind of remember that. So yeah, the adolescence is made up of very, very good memories and some bad ones too.
And we have time, a lot of time and we listen to music with a different way because there's a lot of sorrow. There's a lot of things inside our head, like love or heartbreak and something like that. It was a good moment. And thank you to make part of my adolescence too, and make part of my life too, and a lot of people that is in this chat now.
It was part of my adolescence, my working adolescence.
Yes.
Not because I was no longer adolescent, but my career was very young, you know. So
yes. Which food that you like it the most when you visit Brazil? That you try when you visit Brazil?
I remember when we went to the restaurant, and the restaurant was the speciality was meat and everything. It was great, and I really, really wanted to eat it, but I was performing, wasn't I, that night? And I couldn't, because if I start and then, you know, I would go on stage like, oh, my clothes are too small for me and stuff, you know, I eat too much. And so I ate just vegetables, but I saw the meat that's on the plate. Oh, fantastic.
Well,
you know? I don't eat very much meat. But when I do, I want to eat it well.
Yes, you have a health routine, especially that thing that you were drinking. What's the name of that thing?
They are ketone drinks.
Drinks.
They like it. Yeah, like it's just like flavored water. I have it here.
Oh.
But before I didn't drink much water because I think water is boring, you know. So I kind of put flavors in it, and there are vitamins and minerals and stuff. And I drink a lot of water now, a lot of water.
I didn't find it here in Brazil still. I will search for, but it's good for your health.
Yeah, well, it's good for mine.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's actually an American product, so you may find it in the States. Clem, please help Eric.
But
United States.
But dear, thank you to this moment. Thank you to accept this interview. Thank you to show all the story behind the album Reflections. I love this one. I really want a copy. Please come to Brazil. Bring a big luggage full of
Okay.
of
I will.
albums.
I miss Brazil because of the people that I met.
And you know that people is connecting with you. You always can see it in Instagram or Facebook. You know how much we love you.
Yeah.
And please return.
Ooh, I'm not very good at social. I can't publish things every day, so can I take this opportunity to say thank you all for following me, even if I'm not very present sometimes on social. I have a busy job during the day as well because I teach English, so I have a lot of things to think about, and sometimes I can't manage. So I'm sorry, but I'm still here, and I just really, really appreciate that I could talk to you today and you reconnect with the people that I met, and some wonderful messages and stuff. So I will be in Brazil. I really do miss Brazil because I had such a good time. I was there for how many days? 4? Only 4 days, something like that.
And maybe 2 weeks or something like that. The next time.
That would be great. How many? Wait, 2 weeks? So traveling one end and traveling, let's say 10 days. 10 days, 10 shows.
Yes, Brazil is so.
Why organize we try? 10 shows. We can. 10 shows. Yes, why not?
Yes, dear, please come, and we're working for it. And I really want to know who or what are you, who you want to thank behind this project that make this project happens. Do you want to say thank you for someone?
Well,
Mark and everybody that was behind.
Say thank you to Mark and Edwin. Obviously, they worked very, very hard for the fantastic ideas and the collaborations. I would like to say thank you to everybody who sent in music. And their music, when you create something, then you send it to somebody, and they do what they feel with your music. That's not easy. It's not easy because it becomes your creation. And I think that was amazing. Thank you to everybody who collaborated. Thank you to everybody who didn't but will. I got you. And thank you also for giving me the opportunity, everybody in Spain, to let me get on the stage or anywhere where I do a mini show to blast it out and enjoy myself, really. And thank you to my kid Joshua for letting me go and he says to me, where are you this weekend? Well, I'm flying somewhere, but I don't remember. Anyway, I'm in Spain somewhere. Okay, right. I'll see you on Monday, So I've got a lot of people to thank. A lot of people.
And the next step, tell me more about the project in the future or in the present. What is the next step? What you will bring for us?
I don't really know, because I'll tell you why. Because we made this album because we love doing it. We didn't make this album to get a platinum record, or we made this album because we wanted to, and because we have so many wonderful people that follow us. We made this album for fun, and we wanted to share that fun with people. So really, the fact that we've been able to do it, and this is out, and it's just amazing. You know, I mean, come on.
Yes.
Um,
Beautiful.
It's like mission accomplished, and everything else is a bigger pleasure. But it's not that we hope for it. It's done, you know. So I don't think, of course, if something bigger comes, yeah, okay. But that was never our goal. Our goal, our objective was to have fun, be creative, and share it with other people. And I think that's, we've been able to do that, you know. So
Thank
everything
you.
else is like the icing on the cake, the cherry on the cake, la ciliegia sulla torta.
Yes, I got it. And thank you to give this gift for me, for all your fans. We need it. We appreciate this, and was a special album. Is a special album. Is a special gift, and I know that there's a lot of work behind this. And thank you to share it with us. And we wait for something, but now at the moment we will listen all these tracks and live this moment, live this album reflection.
And I say just one more big thank you, because Joshua has made me a playlist, which is wonderful. Thank you, Joshua.
Fantastic.
Great stuff. Yes.
And there's how can I say the name? Manjericão? No. Do you know Manjericão?
No.
Manjericão. The name Manjericão, inglês. Basil.
Yes.
Basil.
Have you got smelly vision?
No, there's basil.
Pasta with pesto.
Pesto. I love pesto.
God, I love it. I love pesto. In fact, I can smell it now. You know, I think, oh, wonderful. So thank you, Joshua, for making my tea. Thanks.
Thank you, Joshua. He cook very well.
Oh yeah,
well.
he's independent. He's fine. He's fine. Good.
But
and that was also because he's so independent and so good that I feel okay to fly off to countries and do shows. You know, I'm fine.
Yes.
I'm so lucky. In everything, I've been very, very lucky.
Yes. But now we have to say bon appetit. And and thank you to share this moment, these hours with us, to share this music and to keep all the attention during all these years. And please come to Brazil, and we always here to support you, to listen everything that you release. And thank you to be so how can I say, special for us.
Wow. Thank you. That's very nice. Thank you. I send a big hug to everybody in Brazil, and I'll be there soon. Don't worry. I'll try. Even if I have to be in somebody's suitcase, I will be there.
Yes, please.
Absolutely. Okay, thank you very much, Eric. It was so nice
good
to speak
night.
to you after all this
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Leticia.
Yes. Thank you, Clem. Thank you, Yuridan Spy.
Yes.
Thank you, World. Yeah.
And thank you, Annlee. And see you soon, dear.
Yes.
Love you. And
yes, thank you.
see you.
Bye.
Bye, dear.
Bye.